Don't come tomorrow, my sister texted. It'll just be immediate family. I stared at the screen, thumbs shaking. I am immediate family. She replied, not really. Then someone behind me said my last name out loud. My name is Heather Lawson, and I'm 41 years old. I've spent most of my life being the quiet one in a loud, polished family. I work as a hospital billing coordinator. Steady job, nothing flashy. While my siblings chased impressive titles, I stayed close to home caring for our mom when she got sick. The air in her room always smelled like antiseptic and faint lavender from her favorite lotion. I wiped her forehead, held her hand through the beeps of machines. Success in my family meant attention. And attention was something I rarely got unless something went wrong. They treated me like background noise at holidays. Useful when they needed help, invisible when they didn't. I wasn't rich or glamorous. But I had something they didn't expect. Patience. And the ability to build something quietly while nobody was watching. For years, I told myself family was family, even when it hurt. That Thanksgiving text finally cracked something open in me. Being excluded wasn't new. But this time, it felt deliberate. Final. Like they had decided my place in their story. And it wasn't at the table. I remember the chill of that evening, the distant hum of traffic outside my window. It stung deeper than before. 180 words. If you've ever felt pushed aside by the people who were supposed to love you most, hit subscribe. Tell me in the comments if you've been treated like an outsider in your own family. Click hype if you believe quiet people have stories worth hearing too. I scrolled through social media that night, heart sinking. Photos popped up from my aunt's account. Extended relatives gathered around a turkey. Even the neighbors from down the street smiled in group shots. Everyone but me. My stomach twisted. Why them and not me? I grabbed my phone and called my sister. What's going on? Aunt Linda's there. The Millers too. She sighed like I was the problem. Heather, we didn't think you'd fit in with the guests. You know, your job and all. It's fine. Fit in? I gripped the phone tighter. The line went quiet except for her chewing. Later, I dug deeper. The dinner doubled as a networking event for her husband's business. Clients mingled with champagne flutes. Invitations sent weeks ago. Calculated. They planned it without me. On Thanksgiving Day, I baked a pie anyway. Pumpkin, Mom's recipe. The crust flaked just right. I drove over, parked down the block. Snow crunched under my boots. Through the frosted window, laughter spilled out. Warm lights glowed inside. My brother's voice cut through. At least we don't have to explain her job to anyone. A guest asked, "Who's Heather?" My sister replied, "Oh, nobody important." Laughter erupted again. I froze on the porch. The cold bit my cheeks. Pie box heavy in my hands. I set it down. Walked away. Feet numb. Their voices faded behind me, sharp as broken glass. 2 weeks passed. I attended a large charity event for work. The hall buzzed with chatter. Crystal glasses clinked. Then whispers. Strangers murmured my last name with respect. Heads turned. Something shifted. My phone rang a week later. It was my brother. "Hey, can you pull some strings at the hospital? Our business associate needs priority care." MRI spot opened up. He chatted like nothing happened. Like they hadn't laughed me off their porch. I paused. The request hung there. "No, I can't." Silence. Then, "What?" At our cousin's birthday party, the backyard hummed with music. Barbecue smoke curled in the air. They introduced me. This is Heather, the one who works behind a desk. Smirks followed. Then praise for my sister's promotion. My brother's new deal. Claps all around. I stood there, plate in hand. The grill sizzled nearby. Bitter taste in my mouth. Next, my brother cornered me about mom and dad's old house. Sign this. It's just paperwork. Keeps things simple. His pen hovered. Assuming I'd nod along. I scanned the lines. Ownership tilted their way. No. I won't sign. He blinked. Since when do you push back? Their faces twisted in shock. Kindness only showed when they needed something. A favor. A signature. A silent helper. Hurt boiled inside me. But it turned to something harder. Quiet determination. I started saying no more. Watched their confusion grow. The metallic tang of resolve settled on my tongue. No more bending. They called again. Come on, family helps family. I hung up. First time ever. Power flickered in my chest. They scrambled. You're being difficult. Difficult? I laughed softly to myself. The clock ticked louder now. My time. What they didn't know was, after those long hospital shifts, I went home and wrote. Nights blurred into mornings. Keyboard clicks filled my quiet apartment. I built something online in my spare time while caring for mom. An anonymous blog. Navigating tough families. Healthcare nightmares. Real stories from real people. It exploded. Professionals read it. Journalists shared it. Advocates nationwide tuned in. My last name linked to a recent viral piece. An investigation into shady networking in healthcare. I had a plan they never saw coming. I just needed the right moment. Readers sensed it now. The family who mocked me. They slammed the work that made me matter. Whispers built. My influence spread like wildfire. At the hospital, my mentor, Dr. Ellis, pulled me aside one shift. The break room smelled of stale coffee. He smiled, eyes kind. Heather, that gala invite? It's for you. Because of your blog. You changed the conversation on policy. Wise man, he'd encouraged my writing from the start. Knew my secret identity. Let the truth reveal itself naturally, he said. They'll see. Meanwhile, my family bragged. Texts flew. We're going to that gala. Business connections. Big night. Arrogant laughs in voice notes. They assumed they were the stars. Treated me like an afterthought. You going? Probably not your scene. Tension coiled tight. Event neared. Their confidence peaked. They'd won, they thought. I nodded along. Said little. Dr. Ellis squeezed my shoulder. Quiet ones rise highest. The hall would hum soon. Their world about to crack. Lights dimmed at the charity gala. The stage gleamed under spotlights. Velvet curtains swayed. Crowd hushed. Host stepped up. Microphone feedback whined sharp. Tonight's keynote is the voice behind the anonymous blog shaking up hospital policies. Exposing truths we ignored. Please welcome Heather Lawson. I walked out. Heels clicked firm on wood. Applause thundered. My family sat front row. Forks dropped. Faces drained white. Sister's mouth hung open. Brother shifted, eyes wide. I spoke clear. Thank you. This work started in pain. Families who dismiss. Systems that fail. Offstage, confrontation hit. Sister hissed, why didn't you tell us? I met her gaze. You never asked. Audience swarmed me. Photos. Handshakes. Your article changed my practice. My family stood ignored. Brother paled. That viral piece? It spotlighted unethical networking dinners. His dinners. Attendees connected dots. Whispers spread. Lawson? That's her brother? Their reputation frayed live. Phones buzzed with shares. I thanked supporters. People underestimate the quiet ones. We build empires in silence. Power shifted. Complete. They stared, small now. Stage lights warmed my skin. Victory tasted sweet. I left the gala early. Chose peace over revenge. Cool night air hit my face. Family texts piled up. Apologies dripped with excuses. I didn't rush to reply. Instead, I poured time into writing. Advocacy grew. A life on my terms. Exclusion forced me to stop begging for seats at tables that never wanted me. They didn't save me a chair that Thanksgiving. But I built a whole room of my own. Have you ever been excluded by your own family or told you didn't belong? Share your story in the comments. I read every one. Subscribe if you're building a life beyond the people who doubted you. Your voice matters here. Click hype to help this story reach others who need it. Did this story hit home? Let me know by liking the video and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Click hype to help this story find others who felt the same way. Your support makes a huge difference.